Hello travelers, welcome to TravelAssistente. Italy is unquestionably one of the most beautiful travel destinations in the world. It can be challenging to create your Italy itinerary because there are so many things to see and do. From the historical sites in Rome and Florence to the beaches in Naples and the surrounding Tuscan and Veneto vineyards. These are my favorite things to do in Italy, including a mix of must-see locations and hidden gems after traveling to almost every region of the nation. Italy is home to amazing architecture, breathtaking landscapes, delectable wine, vibrant cities, national parks, museums of medieval art, and all the beaches you could possibly want on the Mediterranean and Adriatic Seas. That is merely the tip of the iceberg. Additionally, there are the Venice canals, the Vatican Museum, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the Colosseum. There are thousands of other exceptional places to visit in addition to these few internationally renowned attractions. Don't forget to eat. Some of Italy's delectable cuisine enjoyed by people all over the world includes pizza, pasta, and gelato. You won't have any trouble locating these delectable treats when visiting Italy because they are everywhere. Amalfi Coast. A road trip along the Amalfi Coast is without a doubt one of the best, most stunning things to do in Italy. Stunning cliffs, clear waters, adorable little hill towns scattered throughout the hillside, and of course breathtaking views are all present on this Italian coast. Be prepared for some nerve-wracking turns and drop-offs if you intend to drive along the Amalfi Coast. However, it's all a part of the experience and well worth it for the views. You won't find views like these anywhere else, I assure you. Stop in adorable small towns like Positano, Amalfi and Ravello, stroll through their narrow streets, sip some delectable limoncello, or take in a leisurely lunch by the water. On a hot summer day, a dip in the crystal clear waters is the ideal way to cool off. Even better, you can take a boat out for the day and travel along the coast while on it. Vatican City. Vatican City, a tiny city-state located within Rome and home to some of the most well-known attractions in Italy, is actually its own country, despite what you may have heard. Even if you have no particular interest in art or history, you simply must visit the Vatican museums. Since there is so much to see and they are so large, a full day could easily be spent exploring them. The Sistine Chapel, which features the Michelangelo painted ceiling that is known the world over, and the equally impressive Raphael rooms are two of the highlights. Book in advance if you want to take a guided tour as part of your Vatican admission ticket. St. Peter's Basilica should also be visited if you are in Vatican City. Pete's Basilica, one of the biggest churches in the entire world, this magnificent structure has a breathtaking interior. And if you are a traveler, like and subscribe for more videos. Blue Grotto. A sea cave on the island of Capri is called the Blue Grotto, or the Grotta Azzurra in Italian. It's one of the top tourist destinations in Italy and a must-see location in the south. The cave glows a stunning shade of blue when the sun catches the water in just the right way. Sunlight reflected off the cave's white limestone walls and floor is what produces the blue light. There is no place else in the world where you can see such a magical sight. You'll need to take a small boat from the island of Capri to get to the Blue Grotto. The boat will enter the cave through a small opening and you can relax while taking in the Adriatic Sea views. A boat tour of the cave with a guide is the best way to experience the grotto. Leaning Tower of Pisa. Probably one of the first things that comes to mind when you think of famous landmarks in Italy is this Leaning Tower. It's worth visiting the Tower of Pisa while you're in Italy because it's one of the most well-known structures in the entire world. Pisa is where the tower is situated. Despite its name, it is a part of a larger complex called the Piazza del Duomo, which also includes the cathedral and baptistry. The 60-meter tall Pisa Tower is well known for its unintentional tilt. Because the tower was constructed on shaky ground, it gradually began to sink and lean to one side. Visit the Tuscan countryside. You can't go wrong with a trip to the Tuscan countryside for an authentic Italian experience. This charming area of central Italy is well known for its vineyards, cypress trees, and rolling hills. It is the ideal location to appreciate the genuine beauty of the Italian landscape. Renting a car and navigating the winding roads of Tuscany is one of the best ways to explore the region's countryside. This will enable you to visit the charming hill towns and taste some delectable wines at a vineyard. A pre-arranged wine tasting tour of Tuscany is an excellent alternative. Take a gondola ride in Venice. One of those places where you simply must visit is Venice. One of the most well-liked destinations for couples is Venice, which is known for its winding canals, stunning architecture, and bridges that span the water. It's charming, it's distinctive, and it's definitely worth a trip. To ride in a Venetian gondola is something that many people have on their bucket list. The main form of transportation are these little boats, which are also a fantastic way to see the city from the water. Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius. The ancient city of Pompeii was obliterated in 79 AD when Mount Vesuvius erupted. Meters of ash covered the notorious city, and it wasn't unearthed again for more than 1500 years. One of the top tourist destinations in Italy today is Pompeii. It's a strange but fascinating place to visit, and it provides a fascinating look into life in medieval Rome. Pompeii exploration is not for the weak of heart. The city is extremely well preserved, but it also feels very unsettling. It's simple to picture the terror the residents must have experienced as they were buried alive by the volcanic ash. But despite its horrific past, Pompeii's ancient ruins are among the best tourist destinations in all of Italy. Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre is an Italian Riviera coastline that includes the 5 charming towns of Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Cornelia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore. The villages are well-liked tourist destinations for both Italians and foreigners, and they are connected by a network of hiking trails. A great place to escape the bustling city life is Cinque Terre, one of Italy's most stunning and best tourist destinations. The trails between each village should be hiked, in my opinion. A breathtaking way to see all 5 towns is from the views. You can take the train between the villages if you're not in the mood for a hike. There are plenty of places to stop and take pictures, and you'll work up an appetite hiking all those hills. Colosseum. One of the most well-liked tourist attractions in Italy is the Colosseum, and it should come as no surprise. An intimidating sight, this enormous arena was constructed more than 2,000 years ago. Over 500,000 people are thought to have perished in the Colosseum, which hosted public executions and gladiator fights. The Colosseum is currently the most well-known historical structure in existence. In the Italian capital, you must take a tour of the Colosseum's interior. The tours are interesting and a great way to learn about the history of the arena. for a breathtaking view of Rome, climb to the top of the Colosseum. That's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe.